It's Wednesday. You know what time it is. Time for the hottest wrestling podcast on the planet with your hosts, good old JP and Luna, the silent assassin, Dollar Bill, the cleaner, and the brain. Welcome to the Brain Trust.
Happy Wednesday, y'all. Happy Wednesday.
Let's get farted.
Let's get charted.
So my week has been so screwed up. I thought today was Friday.
Shit, that is screwed up.
That ain't screwed up. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Hashtag hotel life is driving me insane.
There was part of me that thought yesterday was Wednesday. A lot of it was because the day that we're filming this, Dynamite was on yesterday, so like there was part of me that was like, "Oh shit, it's Wednesday," but no.
Mm-hmm. I got the same thing. I didn't know Dynamite was not gonna be on today. I got so busy at work and everything. I just drove about 4 hours from Long Island.
How deep into Long Island?
No, way past Melville. We're talking like 49 on the
On the LIE?
Yeah, exit 49 off the LIE, which is around the Huntington areas.
Ooh.
Near West Babylon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would your commute be like better if you took the LIRR? I shouldn't even have to ask that question after going to fucking Forbidden Door in Belmont.
Yeah, it's a
That
big
was
no.
at what, UBS?
Yes,
Oh shit.
where the Islanders play.
Icelanders.
Ass-
Hey, like I always say,
Uh-huh.
the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yes.
I don't hate the Islanders.
Didn't
The only rivalry between the Islanders and the Devils is who hates the Rangers more.
Yep, I hear that.
Wait, bringing that up. Fitz,
Yes.
when I saw you at the Devils game, was that a playoff game or no?
No, that was regular
Okay.
season.
All right.
That was like before the playoffs.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, 2023, in a span of about like 3 or 4 weeks, the Devils played the Rangers about like 8 times, and I went to like 5 of those games. And the first time I saw Fitz there, we actually met up. We had a reunion in person. But
Reunited and it feels so good.
Voltaire in the house. What's up, Voltaire?
So we were talking about our hectic weeks. Was there a certain something that happened on Saturday night that might have been a little more hectic?
There was a whole lot of bad blood boiling over.
Lots of blood, like gushing.
Someone was wearing crimson masks.
Did it involve this person giving
Yes.
this person a stink face?
No.
I don't think blood was coming out of there. I think dust was coming out of there.
I don't think anything was coming out of that. 'Cause
No, his answer's better as dust.
Cobwebs.
It's
there you go.
oh, I think good one.
Yes.
That's what was on the entrance.
It was the 21st anniversary of Bad Blood 2003. Holy fuck. That was 21 years ago. Jesus Christ.
Wow,
We're
Damn.
old.
Yeah.
we're ancient.
And I remember watching that
coming
pay-per-view.
Voltaire's got it right. Baseball playoffs are fucking up the wrestling watching.
Yeah.
There we go over here.
But yeah, no. So we're here to review Bad Blood 2003.
No.
Yeah, and it's the Stone Cold and Eric Bischoff fighting in the Olympics. Do you guys ever? Okay, so before we ring any jokes, does anybody remember any of the actual matches from that show?
No,
Dude, we're not talking about Bad Blood 2003. I'm not
I
playing
know.
games tonight.
I know. I'm just.
I will bounce you, boy. I will
I
bounce you
will,
like a
we're
high
just
bounce
trying
ball.
to have a fun discussion here. Try
I
to
will
break the
bounce you
mood.
like a basketball.
I know you.
Boinga, boinga.
I remember what the main event
What?
was.
Was it
was that
Triple
main
H and
event?
Kevin Nash?
Kevin Nash and
Was it?
Triple H.
I'm so
Yes.
smart.
And what type of match was it?
He actually thinks he's coming in.
Nope. Keep going. Just keep going.
Hell
Yeah,
in a
let's
Cell.
just which also happened on Saturday. See,
Yes.
see, you got to let me work, brain. You got to let me work because I will always bring
I
it
gotta
back.
let you do shit. You can talk all
I-
you want about AEW. You don't know shit about WWE. Hush.
But I brought it back. I'm the king of circles. They
Oh
call me
my God.
NASCAR.
Yeah, but see, most of the stuff you talk about is like Circle. It's pointless.
Oh my God. I gotta borrow that one.
I wasn't talking about the New York Rangers, okay? I wasn't talking about the New York Rangers.
Hey, 1-0, baby.
Okay.
1-0.
2-0. 2-0.
Victory, baby.
Even better.
We had a shitty week.
seriously,
Actually,
Saturday
better.
was insane.
It was.
One thing I want to ask before we start talking about Bad Blood.
Yeah.
What do you guys? So are you guys happy? Like they're bringing back like old pay-per-view names now?
Yeah, I got no
I
problem with
actually
it.
am. You know,
'Cause
some things need to be brought back once in a blue moon,
Mhm.
just for specific feuds. Like
'Cause it-
Punk and Drew McIntyre feud definitely had some bad blood, and it was the perfect time to bring it back.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because
There was a
it,
lot of blood in
Especially
that
since
match.
it was on the anniversary of the first Hell in a Cell.
Yes.
now would you like for them to keep the Bad Blood name, or would you like to change it for something else? Because it seems like the Hell in a Cell. Thankfully, the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view has gone away.
Yeah, I think keeping it Bad Blood as a name for a pay-per-view is a good idea. But
Mhm.
also, you don't need to use it every single year.
Mm.
You know, because you're not going to always have that pure, unadulterated hatred blood feud like you did with Punk and Drew McIntyre this year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you
That
get
got real intense.
a true blood feud once every 2 or 3 years, that's when you use Bad Blood as a pay-per-view. And you use that as the final payoff of the feud.
Mhm. Now, one question I do have. I want to ask for you guys' opinion because this was a hot topic coming out of Bad Blood. A lot of the internet community is like very undecided about I think it was like 5 matches, 2-hour pay-per-view.
It wasn't 2
3
hours. Yeah, it was like 3
Two and a
hours.
half, 2.5, 3. Okay, is that better? Or do you wish there was maybe like 1 or 2 more matches? Whole opinion on that.
I think they did very well with 5 matches in the 3 hours.
Mhm.
Because they opened up with Hell in a Cell, which went almost 45 minutes.
Mhm. Including entrances or no?
Yeah, the entrances weren't that long. They were only about a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Okay.
But yeah, the Hell in a Cell match went easily probably almost 45 minutes.
I'd
Mhm.
say around I'd say closer to 35, 40.
Definitely went over 30.
Here you go. Hold on. I'm going to look it up right now.
I'm curious. Yeah.
Is it 1B or 2B? Or 1D or 2 Ds?
1D.
Is it B? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if it was
Okay.
BADD.
No, BAD, BLOOD.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so
what?
it says CM Punk and McIntyre went 31:25.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I thought it was longer than that.
That's
Dang.
actually interesting because now it's like you actually had your attention then
Mhm.
because it felt longer than it should have been, but it
Yeah.
felt longer than it was. I meant. So that's a good thing.
Nia Jax Bailey went 14:10. Damon Priest and Finn Balor went 12:45. Rhea and Liv went 14 on the dot.
Wow.
And then Cody in the Cody tag match went 25:50.
I'll be honest. It's like I don't think every pay per view should be this short, but
Mhm.
I do like the fact that for the time they allotted, they used it pretty well for the matches.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they gave a chance. They gave each match a chance to tell a story and to move with a good pace rather than just like 5 minutes or 7 minutes like that. But there was also something where it said there was a lot like the match like
and you're staying backstage. You ain't getting in.
it was like something where it said like the talks and everything in between was a lot longer than what the matches were. I was like,
oh yes, because it doesn't mention about promos. So like, were there any like promos on the show? Actually, you know what? Let's save that for the discussion.
Yeah, let's go to the matches.
Bianca and Jade, I think, did a couple things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they were the quote unquote hosts.
Yeah,
Hostesses.
and Naomi.
Okay.
The hostesses with the mostesses.
All right. So live from the State Farm Arena, formerly known as the Phillips Arena in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, no. Hold up.
Yep.
I'm going to say this right here and right now. Now I'm definitely not letting him in. He's at the fucking bar.
Okay, that's fine.
I told him, be somewhere quiet. I'm not dealing with the background noise.
No, hey, you told him. That's it.
This is your baby, dude. So we got you.
All right. Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, he left.
Yeah, he's gone. All right.
All
By
right.
the way,
So yeah, go ahead.
My buddies down there were like asking me which arena because when I told them it's Atlanta, they were like which one? I told them State Farm. Like, oh, I know. They know the area, and I love the shots. They were the drone shots. I was like, hey, I know that spot. I know that spot. I've been there a few times. Okay, a lot of times.
Oh yeah. That's probably one arena I would love to see because remember when I was younger, it used to have like a one whole wall of like luxury suites.
Yeah.
It was so insane. But so yeah, crowd is 16,902.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the first match you guys want to talk about is the Punk and McIntyre pinfall. Now, one thing I've heard coming out of that match is that a lot of people are not considering it a top 5 Hell in a Cell match of all time, but a top 10 Hell in a Cell match of all time.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I still say, and at least in my opinion, the Triple H Shawn Michaels Hell in a Cell from I think it was from 04.
Bad Blood 04, ironically.
Yes. Was the best of all time. That's my opinion, though.
I would probably say, if I had to have an opinion, it's probably Foley and Taker, 98.
Oh, that one was...
That is the quintessential Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, it peaked at the second match.
Even though 90% of the match didn't occur inside the cell, it had two of the greatest spots of all time in a Hell in a Cell match.
Yep. Yeah.
One of which wasn't even planned. Actually, neither one was planned.
Yeah, I was about to say, neither one of them are planned. But the fact that Foley kept going.
The throwing him off the cage was planned. I remember them. They were talking about it was planned, but like Taker didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But the second one, it technically it's a little mix of both.
It wasn't planned.
They were planning to do that spot. Yeah, because if you actually
the ring.
Yeah, if you look at the way that cage was set up, there wasn't a whole lot of welds on that roof structure.
No, that shit was being held together by zip ties.
Yeah, and Taker loves to talk about
and the little fence clips.
Yep, and Taker loves to talk about when they were on top of there, you could just hear him ping off.
Yeah. I think I saw a couple pieces go ping, ping, ping.
Oh yeah, you absolutely can. Absolutely
yeah.
can. But okay, so the Punk and McIntyre match. Who wants to give us a rundown?
Blood.
Was it bad blood? Or was it good blood?
It
It
definitely
was
wasn't
good.
good
It was
blood.
definitely good blood. It got some good grades.
It was good blood in the fact that the guys bled a lot.
Oh yeah.
McIntyre ended up with 13 staples in his head.
16.
Close
Snip.
enough.
It's a lot.
Did
Yeah.
somebody catch Punk stabbing himself in the head again?
Probably. Let me see
'Cause-
something here.
Yeah, Punk kind of hit McIntyre in the head with a toolbox.
Hmm.
Yep.
But what I meant was, so if you remember from All Out, the first or the All In at Wembley Stadium, somebody got on camera him like stabbing himself in the head for like a blade job. I wonder if what I was asking was, I wonder if did he do that in Bad Blood?
No.
No, this was hard way.
Yeah, he got
Mm.
busted open legit. Like legit got busted open. Like
Yeah.
Oh, so what was the spot?
think about Deanna and Sumi.
Oh, so it was like a an elbow off the top rope.
No, but he got hit. He got busted open by the toolbox.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
it was a legit bust open.
so
Look, Voltaire.
Boom.
I could have given CM Punk some good old snap-on grade A quality tools.
So, what was some of the memorable moments from the match, other than the toolbox?
The finish, the GTS with Punk's knee wrapped with a chain.
Yeah, that was a good finish. As much as I hate Punk, that was a good finish.
Mm.
I'll give him credit on that one, but using his head with regards to the chain.
Mm. Okay, so after the Punk match, was it straight into the women's title match?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm,
After they fixed the ring, of course.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Fixed
obviously.
the ring, ran 18,000 hours of promos.
Hey, check out the message from Voltaire. He's like, didn't know about the chair shots.
Oh, they still do chair shots,
Yeah, but
but it's not as vicious as they used to do. Like when
And not
Rock
as
did it
common.
to Foley.
Oh yeah.
yeah, like if you're at least gonna take a headshot, they want you to like at least block
Get
it.
your hands up a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah. Boing.
but most of the chair shots you'll see now are like back shots.
Yeah.
No Diddy.
Mhm. No baby oil.
That's the new song. No baby oil. No baby oil.
Okay, so next we have Nia
No
Jax.
lube.
Nia Jax defeats Bailey by pinfall, 14-10.
Yeah.
So,
We
what are you
almost
guys'
saw-
opinions?
Well, we almost saw something that I'm waiting for it to happen somewhere along the line.
Oh yeah, that little briefcase.
Yeah, it almost became Tiffy time.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think she cashes in on Nia Jax, or are they just teasing for no reason and she'll cash in on Liv?
No, I think it's Nia.
No, it's gonna be Nia.
Didn't they say something about Crown Jewel? They announced it already in the poster.
That in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's more from Raw.
Still.
No, it was announced on some stuff was announced at Bad Blood.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought
Well,
it was
they
announced
announced
at
the
Raw for
event.
some reason.
No, they announced
No,
the
it was announced
event, but then
at Bad Blood.
then
But
they
we'll
showed
get to that after we talk about Nia and Bailey.
Yeah, they released a picture.
Bailey
So,
actually
Nia
put
and
up
Bailey.
a good fight. She actually put
That's
up
good.
a really good fight.
I'm
I
looking
love
about
Bailey.
Nia. What was your opinion on Nia's actions in the ring?
She's actually, I'll give you credit. I'll give her credit. She's actually gotten better than she was.
Absolutely.
By how much?
Like leaps and bounds better.
Mm.
Like she's
Safer.
not. Yeah, she's a lot safer now. Although I still think she needs to work on the Annihilator.
Which is her Samoan drop,
Her
right?
version of the bonsai drop.
Mm.
Yeah,
Because
she's
when
not
she
letting
comes
her
off the
feet.
ropes, she's allowing her feet to slide out from under her, and she's really coming down hard on the chest.
Yeah.
Instead of just coming down with her feet planted and landing on the chest, she's legitimately, her feet are sliding out, and she's really coming down. She's not even on the chest before her feet are sliding out, and that's
Yeah.
causing her body to fall harder onto the opponent's chest.
Now, some freak would probably play a grand for that, but we're not talking about her
We're not
opponents in the
talking
ring.
about the asshole trying to get foot pictures at the hotel.
Yeah,
God, no.
that was fucking weird.
That's gross.
For real.
Like that's just
Yeah,
gross.
no.
Like, dude, the hell's wrong with you, man?
That's a really bad case of foot fetish right there.
Yeah.
I just want to hear.
It's not consensual. That's the shit that got to me.
Yeah, and I just want to hear more about the situation. I want to know was he taking them from far away, or was he trying to get as close as possible? Which if he's
trying to get as close as possible, that's why he was ejected from the hotel twice.
then that's a security lapse.
Yes, it is. I'll agree.
How do you get kicked out of the hotel twice?
He snuck back in.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know why WWE security are not, with their stars in the hotel lobby.
He must have snuck past them. I mean, there's always ways to get around the lobby. You don't, you
Yeah.
It's not the lobby's not
Probably
always
went
the
around
first
to
way
a
to get in.
service entrance and came back in.
He
What I'm
probably,
saying is
he probably fake his way too. Say, oh,
Yeah.
I left my key.
what I'm saying is the WWE security should be literally right next to the women,
Should be
especially
at the
the
door.
women.
Yeah, it should
Yeah.
be at the door, near the door itself. Their room, not downstairs, not just downstairs in the lobby.
Yeah, yeah. Now I know fucking Jade Cargill's the most ripped woman you'll ever see, and she'll knock you out one punch, but still,
As long as she throws a punch.
And I would enjoy every second of that.
I would too. Most guys would.
Yeah.
Big old clap.
That's what he would get for being a perv.
Trust
Mhm.
me, no one's on his side.
No.
No, anybody who's on his side meets more mental help than he does.
Yep.
Yes.
So, okay, so Nia and Bailey. So,
Good match.
one thing I wanted to ask, Tiffy, are they making her look like a baby face, or is she is it a heel on heel split? What's the angle they're working there?
Chicken shit heel, maybe.
Mm.
That's
So
a
you're
possibility.
So what you're saying is that if she were to do the cash in, Nia would turn baby.
I don't know. The crowd seems to be hot for Tiffy.
I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
baby.
The
So-
crowd in
yeah.
NXT was hot for Tiffy.
What about the SmackDown crowd?
Yeah, they're hot. They're hot with regards to Tiffy.
I'm hot for Tiffy.
It's
So that means her pull.
I am
being the
resisting
briefcase.
it, but I am losing the battle.
I'm
Just
just-
say it.
It has to be. It has to be said.
I'm just hot.
Just say it.
Tiffy gives
I'm
me
going-
a stiffy.
What the hell's wrong with that?
Please don't cancel me. I did not say that.
Look, that's his opinion.
Yeah, his name is all front and center.
Quick little Wayne's World thing. Swing.
It's not gentrifying. Just says gives us
And
difference.
now
difference.
Orca is here for the entertainment.
Orca.
Orca.
Yes, this is my
Woo.
cat.
Orca the porca.
Ooh, I like cats.
So after the women's title match, we go into Punishment Martinez defeating Prince Devitt by submission.
Nice.
Wait, was it submission? I thought it was a pinfall.
By submission to win this Best of the Super Juniors 2017.
Oh, okay, wrong one. Okay.
Yeah.
No. That was the Jersey All Pro best of the light heavyweights.
Well, I mean, considering they were both, they both at least competed for New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah, I
go
know,
with.
but you gotta give Jersey All Pro the props. You know.
I mean, I don't think Damien worked Jersey All Pro.
No, he didn't. I know
So-
that. Neither did Prince Devitt.
No, he did when they did the Northeast Excursion Tour in 2011 when they did that three
with
stops
New Japan.
with New Japan. Yeah, I know he worked because I think he was in the Intercontinental title tournament.
Fergal.
Fergal, yes, that's his name.
Yes.
I just
That's
like
right.
saying Fergal.
Virgo.
So Damien wins, and he now owns the copyrights to the Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
Judgment Day is basically imploding again.
Again.
Weren't there rumors that they were going to break them up after the split?
Oh, I
Yeah, I
think
said
they're
it again.
still working on it because I mean, you do have the tag team champions in there.
Mm.
Who have defended the titles once.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
did they
they're
win them?
The WWE version of the Young Bucks.
When did they win them?
3 months ago.
Back in June against Miz and R-Truth. With a little
Oh.
help from Morgan.
Well, see, it's different in WWE because WWE, you expect a title defense. Oh, question. Now that I think about it, did they count title defenses from house shows or no?
We don't hear about
They
it.
do, but I think they do.
Like, if I were to go on, like, if I were to go on WWE.com, right, and I would look at a title reign, at least within the last calendar year, would I see title defenses at house shows?
You probably would.
Okay. Because, like, I feel like if there's a title defense at a house show, technically they've defended it in the last, like, however many days.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what Judgment Day has done on live events in the last few months, but
I mean, you're not going to get a better answer from me.
but as far
But
as
yeah.
as far as like you guys think they're gonna split up the Judgment Day, there's still a little work that needs to be done because you still got Liv Morgan with dipshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not with Liv Morgan.
Okay, Cleaner, in answer to your question about house shows,
Yes.
they are counted.
Okay, so they are counted up as a part of
Look at
title
Cage Match
defenses.
right now.
Say that again?
I'm looking at Cage Match right now. Looking at Finn Balor's page.
Well, I mean more from WWE.com or actual WWE record books. Because if you look, there's a lot of stuff that they don't count that other companies will. Or
Right,
at least Cage Match will.
I'm looking at this. They won the titles back in June of 24. June 24th,
Yeah.
2024.
Okay.
Their first title defense was on this Super Show Summer Tour on July 25th in Osaka, Japan.
But the reason why I'm asking from the WWE standpoint
Yeah.
is because then you could use that in terms of storyline. If WWE acknowledges tour title or house show defenses, then you could say, oh, they've defended. However, but if WWE themselves don't acknowledge it, then you could play the angle of, oh, they haven't defended their belts once since they won them. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah, like I know Cage Match and other like historical websites will acknowledge that, but I'm talking about from like an official WWE standpoint.
Right.
Mm.
Well, I'm just saying, according to Cage Match,
Yeah.
they have defended the titles on multiple occasions since they won the title.
Yes, and that's why I love Cage Match.
At least 4 times.
Okay, 4 times. Okay. And that's why I love Cage Match too, because Cage Match is very honest. They're not trying to be biased. They're not trying to. They just give you the facts, and I always love them to use them as a historical.
They won 3 of the matches and lost 1 without a title change.
Probably lost by DQ.
Yep.
Yeah, dusty finish.
Yeah. July 25th and July 26th, they beat the New Day in Osaka and Tokyo, respectively. On the 27th, Judgment Day lost to the New Day by DQ in Tokyo. And then on 16th, of September, they defeated New Day on Raw.
Yep.
Damn.
Okay. So, getting back to talking about the next match, which was Priest and Finn Balor. How'd that match go? What's your opinions on that
That was
match?
a good match.
Good match.
Good match.
Rose.
I'm tired of all the interference.
Yeah.
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 But you had to know it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
But what I like about it is that Priest handled it by himself.
Mm-hmm.
He handled the interference from JD and Carlito by himself.
Mm-hmm.
He basically knocked the taste out of Carlito's mouth before tossing JD over the top rope so high he could have landed inside the shark cage with Dominic.
That was so funny with Dominic in the cage.
Now, seeing the placement of the matches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it like a seamless transition going into the next match, or was there like time in between?
A couple of minutes
There
in
is
between
time.
matches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is time in between everything.
Okay, because what I felt like seeing that, I it'd be kind of cool if they just literally went from the end of the Priest match, have like Rhea and Liv run down, and then next thing you know, bam, start the next match.
I never liked those. Always give the crowd time to digest and
Yeah.
decompress for the next match.
But
Okay, so I guess let's talk about the next match after that.
Rhea and Liv.
Yes,
Dominant
Rhea,
Shark Cage.
yes. Opinions on that match?
Very, very good match. Nice back and forth action. Loved it when Dominic was able to escape the cage, but got hung up and was hanging upside down outside the cage.
So was that planned? Because I saw that.
I think it was.
Yeah, it was planned.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
he was attached to something to hang him out of the cage.
And
Okay.
make sure they ain't going down.
Oh, we lost Silent Assassin.
Whoops.
Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back.
Yeah,
But-
because
At least he is in
But
a
Rhea
quiet part.
lost focus. Rhea lost focus.
mm,
Oh, but it's fun though.
Oh yeah, it was fun watching her beat the hell out of Dom with the cane.
Happy
with the
birthday
kendo
to
stick.
me.
now it says she won by disqualification. How did that happen?
Oh, because when Rhea was beating on Dominic and then the run-in.
Yeah, the running botch.
Raquel returned.
Yep.
Mm.
You know what was the first thing one of my female friends said about that one?
She's got a new love interest.
No. Why is she wearing a top? She's got no boobs. I didn't. Now, bitch, all you want. I didn't say that. That was one of my female friends, so I don't want to hear y'all.
Oh shit!
All right? A
Talk about
woman
boobs.
said that.
Has no boobs.
Yeah, it's just funny because my friend who said that also she doesn't have boobs. But anyway,
I have
Nice.
bigger breasts.
Who doesn't have boobs?
one of my friends.
Raquel.
But they're talking about Raquel had no boobs. But I'm like, because Raquel's more muscle though, so it's like, why she need boobs?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like,
but I'm pretty sure all of us have bigger boobs than her.
oh god, I'm not comparing.
Well,
I'm not comparing.
if we're comparing.
Sure. Oh god, I just thought that was a funny, weird comment, but
See, I wish somebody had a stream deck. So as soon as JP started doing that, we cut to the color bars. Technical difficulties.
now the problem is it's controlled on Brain's end.
Brains, yeah.
A Brain would need to get a stream deck and then program it. I
It's
have one
getting
myself.
hot. It's getting hot in here.
Brain, get a six button stream deck. You don't need a whole 15.
Yeah.
Get cheap.
It's getting hot in here. The room is above 72 degrees.
Ah, yeah.
I'm
Bernie.
trying to find out what happened to Silent Assassin. He just disappeared on us.
His
Vince
phone
got him.
died.
So, but yeah, this Liv Rio thing is definitely not over. But now you got the wrinkle of Raquel in there. You got the Raquel wrinkle. It's gonna make things a little bit more interesting.
We need more women involved.
And
Yeah,
not just,
Rhea's got to find a tag partner to help deal with Raquel.
Ooh.
she's got to find somebody else from New Jersey to help her. So you got Muscle Girl versus somebody from Muscle Girl and a Jersey Girl versus Muscle Girl and Jersey Girl.
Question is who? Who?
There's only one that I know of that's on the roster.
And who's that?
DeVille. Sonya Devil.
Yeah, but
Nah.
the only problem is she's too busy with FPC or PFC, whatever the fuck they're calling themselves.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
The FTC.
PF Chang's.
The FTC,
No,
PSX.
The RTC. Right to Censor's back. Right to Censor's back.
Yeah, it's,
FPC, full pussy chicks.
Oh my god, that's the bit we do. Next
What?
time JP lifts his shirt, Sony hits the RTC button. It's just
you'd have to use that program that changed the scene. That'd be freaking cool. Though.
yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Nope, keep your shirt on.
Don't you
Keep
do
your
it.
shirt on. Keep your shirt on.
I will bounce you like the basketball you are.
Listen,
Mhm.
just because my belly is big and plump doesn't mean it bounces.
No,
It jiggles.
It jiggles.
Yeah.
All right, Santa Claus.
Well, me and Brain should
Just
know.
because I have the-
Oh God.
You should look. You should have saw me today running for the bus. Oh my god, I was gonna slap myself with my gut.
Oh, God. Make it go faster.
So it wasn't like the Blaze of Glory. Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun.
dun.
Yeah, and you see.
No, it was not Chariots of Fire.
I couldn't-
It's like if you ever watch Jackass and you see Preston Lacey get hit with like
Oh,
a ball
God.
or something, and you just see the ripple effects in his body.
It's that old footage of the guy getting hit with the cannonball in the stomach.
Yes,
Oh,
I think that
God.
too.
And then it's public domain too. Just a heads up. Just in case you need some extra video.
Yeah, the old black and white footage of the guy getting hit with the cannonball.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's public domain. So you can use it whenever you want. All right. But yeah, we do. She does need that Rhea's going to need a partner to basically do that. Be interesting tag match to form.
And if it's anything like WWE booking, just go to catering and just find whoever's not being used.
I pick
You.
Here's Rhea's tag partner.
Well, there's
So-
more fight.
And then I guess this is where Hunter announces the Blood Money Championships.
Yep.
Yes.
Blood money.
Yeah. Crown Jewel
Yep.
Championships.
We want
Jack-
women's mid-card
the wanker
titles.
champ-
They give us
The
they give
Wanker
us a
Championships.
title that nobody's going to give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Same thing like at the Greatest Royal Rumble. What happened to that one?
What?
We
I
saw it
don't
the
remember
one
that
time,
title.
and that was it.
One
Yeah.
and done. God.
Braun
One and
Strowman won the Greatest Royal Rumble. They gave him a green WWE title with the Saudi Arabia logo on it, and then never seen again.
Nope. He used it for scrap metal.
One of my favorite stories, though, about that show was that the equivalent of the Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia requested like fucking all these dead guys to be on. One of them, including, was Yokozuna. So they just found a random fucking sumo wrestler to bring out.
Yeah.
Like, so if you remember that one, like, really big dude,
Yes.
Japanese dude that came out and nobody knew who the fuck he was? It was because the Saudi Arabian prince wanted fucking Yokozuna.
He wanted Yokozuna, the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah. And these guys been dead for years.
Shows how out of touch he is.
Yeah,
Is that why we're getting Goldberg?
probably. Once again, Goldberg goes over the young talent.
You think Goldberg's gonna go over Gunther?
Not
Of course
a
he
chance.
is. It's the WWE. Of course it is.
He's not
I wanna
taking the
see-
title off him. That's it. I don't
No,
think.
I want to see.
Oh, hell no.
Nah.
I don't want to see Goldberg with another title run.
I'm sorry.
Nah.
Goldberg
His
is not
3.5
going over
minute
Gunther.
matches are just.
I don't wanna
boring.
see-
It's funny.
I don't want to see Goldberg, period.
I agree.
Agreed.
Fuck Goldberg. Bret Hart forever.
It's like, dude, just you're done. Like, stay retired. Just stay retired.
Is it time for a strip break?
Nope.
No, it is
No
not.
time. Keep your
Settle
clothes
down,
on.
R-Truth.
Oh,
Settle down.
jeez.
Settle down, R-Truth and Carmella.
You just gave me an
Dance break.
amazing Hell in a Cell moment.
Oh no.
Do you remember? I think it was after one of Bray Wyatt's Hell in a Cells. No, I think if I remember right, it was the one Dean Ambrose was in a Hell in a Cell with somebody, and he sees the hologram,
Steph.
Mhm.
and I think Bray Wyatt comes back to attack him, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah.
What I love is like the closing shot is like a dead Dean Ambrose with Bray Wyatt over him. Fades to black, and the first thing is the network commercial of R-Truth just like shucking and jiving across the screen. It was the funniest fucking thing ever. Because like it was like the most serious and like like the most serious ending ever, immediately followed by the least serious commercial.
Wow.
Yeah.
But so we got the main event, the Cody verse, and Roman Reigns, I don't have any good names, versus the third Uso and the fourth Uso.
All these
Right?
Yeah, well, that fourth Uso is insane.
I know so was their brother, right?
I
Yeah.
get mixed up who's who.
Oh, I don't know their family tree already.
Yeah, Solo is Jimmy and Jay's brother.
Okay.
Yes.
And then Jacob is just a cousin to all of them?
I want to say he's Alpha's son. Alpha or Sika, one of them, I think.
Fuck.
I could be wrong.
And then, because I know, well, I can't
Great
call them
conversation,
GOD
Will.
anymore. They're not GOD anymore. But I know Tama and Tonga, Tama and Loa, they're cousins, I think, too, because they're Haku's sons. Also, you got Hikuleo, who apparently I found out is actually starting in NXT.
Yeah.
He's not joining the Bloodline story.
Jacob Fatu is Tama's son from the Islanders.
Oh. I was going to say, bro. Okay. I was going to say, Tama Tonga, he ain't that old. His son's like 6, I think, if he has a kid. I think he actually has a kid. But okay. And Tonga Kid.
Oh, I had some technical difficulties.
All good.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
We missed
So
you.
we were just talking about like the bloodline and shit.
And we were talking about taking a strip break.
Strip break.
And we
No.
are denying that strip break. We were just talking about Jacob Fatu and trying to find his lineage. Here's his lineage.
Okay, so Tonga Kid. Okay, so okay, so he's Rikishi's twin. Was he a part of the Headhunters with Rikishi?
Head Shriekers.
Head Shrinkers.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Umaga's the brother. Jimmy. So okay, so that means Umaga's his brother. That means what's his name? Rosie was his brother as well.
Yep.
Okay,
There's so many people in the Anawahi family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm starting to think I'm like their fourth cousin 18 times removed.
And you know what though? That's what
45
makes
times removed. I'm 18 times removed.
Okay,
that
sure.
what's
You're all older.
that what makes Samoa Joe like even more special. He's like the only Samoan in the entire business that's not related to them.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. Okay, so main event tag, right?
Mhm.
What are some impressive moments from that?
Oh wow.
Cody,
Jacob Fatu is the MVP of that match. Like they are shaping him up to be an absolute star.
even more
Oh,
so than he was before.
Oh
How
yeah.
young is he?
I don't know, but he's got like 9 kids.
7.
I mean, he was killing it in MLW. He was one of their top guys.
Didn't he hold the MLW title for like 2 years?
A pretty damn long time, I know that.
And let me tell you, he's nice as fuck.
That's always what it is. It's always the meanest people on camera, the nicest. Like that's what DDP said about MJF not that long ago. he was like, I really don't want to break kayfabe, but he's the nicest dude, and that's what I love.
2021, a local company was running House of Independence for a show. Didn't draw that well, but like it was a taping for a YouTube show and then like the actual show.
Hmm.
So in between, I got to just hang around.
Well, before you continue, can I ask, House of Independence, Asbury Park?
Yeah, House of Independence in Asbury Park. No, it was not GCW.
Okay.
Um, um, ooh. So I like the big names didn't come until the in between.
Hmm.
So he came, Alex Hammerstone came, but he came up to everybody, shook hands, introduced himself. Now, mind you, I was sitting there talking with Young, Dumb, and Broke.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about Jacob Fatu, right?
Yeah, we're talking about Jacob Fatu.
Okay.
We introduced himself to me because like everybody in the New Jersey Indies at the time knew who I was.
Yeah.
Um, and then afterwards, after the show, we were all upstairs at the bar. Mind you, I was only a couple months out from surgery, so I wasn't drinking. So he happened to come up to me, he's like, hey, Oos, I left my wallet in the car. You think you could buy me a drink? I'm like, yeah, I got you. So he tells the bartender what he wants. She comes up to me and she's like, $32. I'm like, Oos, you're killing me here. And he laughs.
What did he
I
get?
think it's take a bit.
Yeah, what the hell did he get? It's $32.
It was a double shot of something, and House of Independence is expensive as fuck.
Oh yeah, that's a
Jeez.
gift.
That sounds like New York prices.
But not like we took a picture together. He was cool as fuck.
Yeah. It reminds me of the story of the last time I think Brain took me to Asbury Park. It was a GCW show, and they did a match after the main event. I think it was like something for YouTube or live stream or whatever. And I just remember sitting on the stage, like just watching the match by myself. And next thing I know, I just get like a tap on the shoulder. It's fucking Nick Gage. He's like, "Yo, what's up?" And because like that's not the first time that Nick Gage has done that specifically for me. Like he'll go up to everybody in the crowd and just say what's up.
Yeah,
Gage is
Nick
cool as
is
fuck.
one of the most down to earth guys on the planet.
I will always fucking support that dude, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Same.
But
Even when he was gone for what he did,
yeah,
I was like, he's going to come back. He's going to be stronger than ever.
yeah,
He's going to make a bigger impact than he did before.
yeah, and he has.
Oh yeah.
So you know what? I guess maybe this is the time I could plug GCW. I think it's the week. So, like I was saying earlier, Deadlock Pro Wrestling is running Jersey City. So, anybody in the Hudson County area, New York City area, you want to see some wrestling, some good wrestling on the 17th of November. DPW is running White Eagle Hall in Jersey City, which is where the collection was in 2019, when WrestleMania was over here.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I bring that up is because friend of the show's promotion, GCW, is also running White Eagle Hall 1 week later, Sunday, November 24th. I believe that's the day after Full Gear.
Wait, so they're running the American Dream show the day of Full Gear?
Yes, but I think that's going to be an early call time. I think that's going to be like a 1 o'clock start.
Do.
2 o'clock. I'm trying to find it here.
Saturday, November 23rd, 2 o'clock start time. Dream
Okay.
on. I'm actually looking
Yes.
at GCW's Eventbrite page right now.
Okay. And then I do plan on going to the next day, which is Bloodsport.
Ooh.
What?
Screen share.
Okay.
Hawaii Mania.
Oh yeah. I knew they were running Hawaii. I actually didn't know it was closer. I thought it was going to be farther away. Like I thought it was going to be like December or January.
Oh, wait a minute. Where is that one?
In Honolulu.
No. This other one that I'm going to share.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That starts at 5 o'clock Hawaii time, 11 o'clock Eastern.
What?
Yeah, 11 o'clock Eastern.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, wow.
So for the DPW show, they've only announced so far the Beast Mortos.
Mhm.
And now for Bloodsport 2, they've announced Mike Bailey. They've announced so Speedball Mike Bailey. I'm trying to find the other ones.
They did the mash.
Masha.
Yes, Masha Slamovich, Matt Mikowski, and recently they've announced former TNA World Champion, although it was Impact at the time, Josh Alexander. So, yeah, in a span of about 2 weeks, Jersey City is going to have some good wrestling.
Shit, look at that.
That goes along with the Dream On show, which is on this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And then later that day is Full Gear.
Nice.
Lots of wrestling that weekend for
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
good people of New Jersey.
Yes. New Jersey
What's it-
show eat well with wrestling.
Yep.
Yes.
But you
So-
drivers still suck in New Jersey.
Why do you think I
So-
take public transportation?
Smart man.
So everybody that week, go out, support GCW. Go out,
Yes.
support AEW.
Yes.
Support Deadlock Pro as well.
Yeah.
Support Deadlock.
Support the Hog Dippers.
Support
That's
them all.
their gimmick. Hog Dippers. And if you don't like it, you
I
can
got
eat corn the
corn for
long
you.
way.
Oh God.
Eats corn.
whipping.
I got 5 words for you. Eat corn the long way. For those that don't understand that, that's a reference to there was one random Nitro, and somebody had a sign, front row had a sign that said Goldberg eats corn the long way. That's been a running shtick on the show.
For a lot of shows. That's been forever.
But JP, what were you gonna say?
So it's getting to the point where it's it's getting ready for me to say goodnight to everybody.
Of
However,
course.
All right.
we
However,
did, Cleaner, we did talk beforehand, and I wanted to pick your brain really quick, if I may.
All right, yeah, go ahead. All right, so I don't know, I don't remember if we were on air. Well, we
No,
were discussing
We're not on
this.
air yet.
Okay, so obviously we were talking about last week's pay-per-view, and I
Right.
will kick the ass of anybody who says PLE. And now let's talk about the upcoming pay-per-view,
PLE.
which is okay. I'm gonna kick your ass, Will, in about an hour and a half. And since you're only one town over, it'll be pretty easy for me to go. John will give me the address.
I'll be sleeping. Nah.
No, I won't.
So this Sunday or Saturday, AEW presents Wrestle Dream live from Tacoma, Washington. And what we were discussing, me and JP earlier, was that what the big question is: will the greatest professional wrestler of the last 20 years finally call it quits?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm so torn.
For those that are wondering who I'm talking about, it is the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. For those casual nobodies, I'm talking about former WWE superstar Daniel Bryan. So the story going into this match is that since he's won the championship, he's pretty much proclaimed that the next time he loses, especially for the title, specifically for the title, I should say, it will be his last match. Now, coming into this match, within the last year or two, he's been talking about wanting to have his last match at least in the Washington area, since that's where he's from, and that's where this upcoming pay-per-view is going to be held. Mm-hmm. And there was a lot of talk earlier in the year that potentially Bryan Danielson was shooting for Wrestle Dream to be his final match. I think he's going to stick to his word. Now, although he did not stick to his word regarding the world title, he said he never wanted to win the world title. The championships weren't important to him. But I guess he caved in at the last second with Tony Khan allowing him to win the world championship at All In. So I believe he's going to stick to his word. And now the person to do it is Jon Moxley. Originally, they were looking at Darby Allin to be the person to do it, to have a Washington boy beat another Washington boy. And now when I say don't be like Kip Sabian, okay? When I say Washington, I mean the state of Washington. I don't mean Washington, D.C.
Exactly.
For those that don't understand the reference, yesterday Kip Sabian was late to the Dynamite tapings because he, instead of going to Washington State, he went to Washington, D.C.
It's dope.
Idiot.
No!
So, Cleaner, here's where I'm torn.
Okay, go ahead.
Like you said, Danielson went back on his word with the whole world title. And yes, he is the greatest wrestler over the last 20 years that I've ever seen live on TV, Ring of Honor, WWE, AEW. But they played Final Countdown on Dynamite this past week.
I was at a concert, so I wouldn't know. It all depends on what the kind of deal. I mean, they really haven't really played it at much this year, except for All In, except for Dynamite Grand Slam, and now I guess Dynamite this past week. I still think he's going to retire this week. I think it's going to be important because I think he moved his family back to Washington too. Mm-hmm. So there's no doubt on my mind, Brie and his daughters are going to be there. I feel like this is going to be the night that Bryan Danielson retires. Now, remember, when we say retire, we're talking about full-time. He has left the door open to a potential like part-time thing, match here and there. But in terms of a full-time gig, this is pretty much going to be the end of it. Because I know he's got to go. He's got to get neck surgery soon. I think he said neck surgery.
Yeah, neck surgery.
Yeah, he's got to go get surgery soon, and you can't really push that off for too long without suffering major damages in the ring. So I think he calls it here.
Okay.
Now, one thing I heard an interesting story was that what if how Moxley and the new BCC, they've been talking about protecting, or at least wars coming and all that. Some people have speculated this is potentially Moxley fighting a war for AEW against maybe the Elite, and potentially Shane McMahon is not joining them; they're joining. Shane McMahon is joining the Elite.
That would be insane.
This is something I think to look out for during the pay-per-view main event.
Noted.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. On that note, thank you all as always.
Yeah,
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Yeah.
And hair grease.
Boop, boop, boop. All right, guys. I will talk to you guys all in the chat.
All right.
All
sounds
right.
Good, brother.
Good.
Be safe.
Later,
Have a good
man.
night.
Night, guys. No, Luna's sleeping
Night.
next to me.
That's good.
Aw, smart
Give us
girl.
some love
Bye,
before.
guys. Luna, say goodnight, everybody.
Night, night, Luna. Princess Pretty Girl.
Purdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
Oh.
decent matches coming up on Saturday, guys.
Yep. I do have the shared screen up, so
Be
it
my
should
guest.
give you
Share away.
the entire card as we know of right now.
Cards
So
are good.
we can go from back to front. Can I click on these? I can't. Oh, I can't. So the only 0-hour match we have right now is Atlantis Jr. taking on Brian Cage for the Ring of Honor World TV title. So what are you guys' opinion on that? What might happen there?
As bizarre as this is going to sound, I think Brian Cage is going to take it.
I would love to see Brian Cage win a title
would I.
other than the FCW
So
title.
because he put in the work.
Yes.
He's busted his ass. He's got his ass busted.
Yes.
He deserves
Literally.
a shot. He deserves a
Oh.
shot to run with the title for a little while.
A
Even
run.
if it's not AEW, it's ROH, that's fine by me.
I do agree with you there. So I will talk about. I do want to talk about this right here. If you can see my mouse, specifically, Swerve Strickland is returning.
Mhm.
Swerve Strickland is this is his hometown. He's a Seattle kid. And the reason why this is important to me is because I believe this is where we're going to see the debut of Bobby Lashley.
I tend to agree with you, but JP and I were doing our picks for FTW, and a couple of the questions had to do with Swerve.
Okay.
One question was, is Swerve going to return with MVP? Personally, I don't think he's going to return with MVP. He's going to return with Prince Nana and then turn on Nana and join MVP.
I don't think that happens neither.
You don't
I
think he's
think
going to turn on Nana?
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think he's going to turn on Nana. I think it's going to be a face Swerve Strickland versus heel Bobby Lashley.
Heel Bobby Lashley. Heel.
I think in terms of adding to Bobby Lashley's new group, whether it's the Hurt Business, Hurt Syndicate, whatever they're going to call it, I feel like there are a couple of whatever they want to call it. I feel like there are a couple of better names that can be used. I mean, one thing I would love to see is this new Hurt Business Syndicate, whatever. I hope they absorb Shane Taylor Promotions. I would love to see Shane. Yeah, I would love to see Shane Taylor get a bigger role. If you, for however long you've been with us here, you should know I am probably one of Shane Taylor's biggest supporters. Love the dude. I cannot speak any more highly of the dude. So I would love to see Shane Taylor join up. But yeah, no, I think we're gonna get heel Bobby Lashley versus face Swerve Strickland. So moving on up, I'm gonna go from bottom right to top left. We have Hangman Adam Page taking on a returning Jay White. So like you said, you were in a picks group. What did you guys pick for this?
We actually went with Switchblade
Mm.
under the premise that Swerve returns and gets involved in the match and costs Hangman the match.
This is the feud that never ends.
Oh, here.
Literally, if I
I'm gonna have to disagree with that because
You
I
think
feel like
Hangman goes over?
well, no, I do believe Jay White wins. I don't believe Swerve gets involved because I believe they're going to be building towards Swerve versus Bobby Lashley. I think Jay White wins, maybe from a distraction from the Bang Bang Gang. But I do think Swerve wins, or I do think Jay White wins, especially because he's freshly returned. You know, he might need a little big win here, and Page is kind of hot, but I feel like he's not at least main event level yet. I could see Jay White winning here.
Okay.
Tough one.
Okay. And so the next match is for the right to have full face paint. Darby Allin versus Brody King. Now, that's not the actual but yeah, no, we're going to have Brody King
Loser
versus
has to
Darby
go
Allin.
without face paint.
Yes. The winner gets to lose their face paint.
Oh shit.
But no, yeah. So returning Darby Allin after what happened at, I believe, All In, the casket match.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Brody King, who is kind of been fleshing out on his own, even though he's still technically part of the House of Black. He's been fleshing out on his own. So what'd you guys choose here?
I went with Darby.
Okay.
I went Darby. And I went with Hangman, by the way.
You went Hangman. Ooh.
Yes.
I went Hangman.
Keep that
too.
momentum going.
Okay. What now? Did you guys said you went Darby as well? Both of you?
I think I went Darby too.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna take the opposite. I'm gonna take Brody here.
I can see why though. I mean, I kind of it's like it's a bit, but I'm thinking Brody's gonna get pushed somehow.
Because I can tell you from personal experience watching his match at Collision Grand Slam, it was a pretty convincing match. It really wasn't that long of a match, and he was pretty dominant. I think Brody King gets the win here. And plus, seeing a big guy like him throw around Darby Allin.
Darby Dart.
Whee! Yeah. He ain't climbing Mount Everest pretty soon.
He's not going to have to climb. Brody's going to toss him to the top.
Yeah, he's going to toss him up.
He's going to toss him up like a lawn dart.
Yeah. All right, so the next match is something I'm dreaded.
Oh,
I really don't want to see happen. Mark Briscoe defends the Ring of Honor World Title versus the Nueve Chris Jericho, or at least try to become the Nueve.
No,
the oddball. No,
I hope they fucking God not. Oh my God,
Briscoe's going over.
I remember
it was bad enough when they made him the ROH champion the last time.
I was there when that happened.
When they made him the Ocho, that was bad enough.
Yeah, that was at Grand Slam 2022, and because I was like, oh, okay, I'm happy. Claudio finally won the Ring of Honor title. He's finally a Ring of Honor champion after so long. He's a world champion for once.
Chris Jericho comes in and takes the title.
Oh, I was like, no, like it was like this would have been cool maybe 10 years ago. Well, no, not even.
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
not even in 2020. This would have been like cool for like 2005, 2006 Chris Jericho to win that ROH title. Not 2022 Jericho.
Yeah, no.
And I really don't want to see 2024 Chris Jericho win it.
Yeah. I don't either.
So, Fitz and Will, what'd you guys choose here?
Briscoe. Regardless, I still rather see Briscoe win because I don't want to see Jericho win.
I don't
And
think
also-
anybody does.
Yeah, and also I don't know. It's like that gimmick. It's not that interesting.
I mean, I tell you what, it does get heat, and
From being bored.
I mean, I'll tell you what. If there's anything in the learning tree, anybody who's like really, really benefiting from the learning tree, it's Big Bill. He is getting massive reactions.
I
I
see
could-
that.
I could tell you that from live experience during that match on Collision, he was getting loud chants. And I do hope to see Big Bill at least have. And I'll tell you what, man, knowing where he was at, man, I was chanting for his death at G1 Supercard because I legitimately thought they interrupted the show and like tried to make it like they tried to hop the rail and try to shoot on the Briscoes. I thought it was
Yeah.
legit, and I was so pissed because I was like, "Oh shit!" This is Ring of Honor's big chance, and fucking shit stain Enzo and this big asshole's ruining it. But then I later found out it was Bully Ray's idea to try to bring him into the company, but they got so much backlash for it they stopped it. But to see where he was at then and to see where he's at now, because I remember one time me and Brain were coming back from, I think it was like a GCW Atlantic City show,
Okay.
and I was just checking my Twitter. We were on the highway. I was checking the Twitter. I saw that was the night that Big Bill like tried to fucking shoot Joey Janela. When I say like shoot Joey Janela, like they found a fucking gun on him, and like he had to get arrested. Yeah, it was at Rahway. I don't know who was running. I think it was WrestlePro, and like he had gotten kicked out from the locker room because he was like drunk off, like he was super drunk, and then he was waiting outside for Janela, and was supposedly about to shoot him. And then, he had the cops called on him. He got arrested. And then he went to rehab and cleaned up his life so much. I'm so proud of the dude. I forgot where we were coming back from, Brain. It was either an Atlantic City show or it was a Asbury Park show. I don't remember which.
WrestlePro.
Yeah, it was WrestlePro where it happened. But we were coming back from, I think, a GCW show. Because they were happening at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember
Might
which
have
one
been
it was.
Asbury.
Yeah, because I remember it was late. But yeah, so the next match I guess we could talk about now is the TNT title match. Scapegoat Jack Perry versus Katsuyori Shibata. Who would you guys pick for this one?
Perry.
Yeah, unfortunately, Perry.
Unfortunately, Perry.
I don't think they're ready to take the title off of him just yet.
No.
I agree with you. I think he's super really over as a heel. I'm actually loving. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. I'm loving the character, and that's not the super bias in me because he shut up the Punk. I'm actually loving this new Jack Perry. I'm loving his attitude. I think he's super hot right now. And he's finally like evolving the character, evolving from Jungle Boy. I put my money on Jack Perry.
Yeah, he's definitely over as a heel right now, and there's not really much you can do to stop him.
No,
Yeah.
Shibata, it's like
You would pretty much have to kill him to stop him right now. That's how much momentum he's got.
And ironically enough, when I was at Grand Slam, he was having his match as I was getting to my seat, because they filmed like 2 or 3 match. No, they filmed one Collision match and one ROH match before the show, before Dynamite, and Jack Perry's was, before the show, and he was actually facing off against what do you call it? What's his fucking name? Minoru Suzuki.
Okay.
And the funny thing is, so during Dynamite, they play a promo where he's like driving his fucking bus across. I think it was like the cross or the Queens Bridge, either like the Manhattan Bridge or the not.
I
the
didn't know it was Williamsburg. It was a Williamsburg.
Williamsburg Bridge. Yeah, he's driving his bus across that, and I'm like, wait, for everybody here, that just breaks continuity because he already wrestled. You're telling me he wrestled, came back, and started to drive, like went away to Manhattan and drove back? Like, what the fuck?
He had to get. He went to get some pizza.
He went to go get some Joes.
Yeah.
All right, so the next match of the night, the greatest tag team in the history of professional wrestling, taking on one of the best tag teams to come out of the tri-state area in a long time. We have the Young Bucks versus Private Party. Who do I want to win? Young Bucks. Who do I think is going to win? Private Party. What are you guys' opinions?
Ooh. I said Young Bucks.
It pains me. It gives me chest pains to say this, but yeah, I have to go. I'm going with the Young Bucks.
Sometimes the truth hurts, man.
Private Party is definitely, without a doubt, one of the best tag teams I've ever seen in my life. However, they are not ready for the titles. They need something else, one last ingredient to make it all come together perfectly before they start wearing the gold.
Mm.
Right.
Who said that they don't care?
No, Voltaire just like he left.
Oh, Voltaire. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know why I catch it.
Like I said, I will always support the Young Bucks. They're the reason I know you guys. They're the reason they got me back to wrestling in around 2010. They got me back into wrestling. So I'm always going to support them. But I do think Private Party is going to win. I think the way they're building this story, especially bringing up the history from the original World Tag Team Title Tournament from 5 years ago, I feel like they might do it here. But then again, there has been talks that potentially Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi might have a program with them because they're training right now in Japan. So we'll see where that heads.
Well, that's an interesting idea.
Now, mind you, the way that we're reading it off here is not the confirmed match order. You might see a lot of mixing and matching in terms of match order. So this is not exactly how the cards are going to go. So one of the two world titles we're going to have here for the women's world title, Mariah May and Willow Nightingale. Who do you guys think is going to win this match?
Mariah's going to win.
Eminem.
It's too soon to take the title off of her. She's super over right now. She's super hot in more ways than one. And I really think that she's gonna come out on top. Something's gonna happen where Mina's gonna come out. It's gonna be a distraction to Willow, and Mariah's gonna take advantage and win the match.
That was gonna be my next question. Do you guys think we're gonna have any surprise visitors?
Good question.
Maybe like a certain ghost?
Casper? What are you doing there, Casper?
A certain stink face is going to happen?
No, you know who's going to show up?
Who?
Funky Phantom.
Oh, God.
You remember that one, Will?
Yeah. Yep. That's what I was like.
Yeah.
I got another one who could show up. The three ghosts from Christmas Carol.
How about the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo?
Oh, shit. Now Luke's talking old school.
And that's not even that old.
Oh,
I wish I knew some ghost stuff, but I popped out my mom's womb, being like my first words were ghosts aren't real.
you talked upon conception.
All right, so
Yeah, all right. I stand corrected on the 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo.
it's actually 12.
No, with it not being old.
Oh, they old as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like 85. Shit, they're almost 40 years old. Shit.
Almost.
All right, so the two big money matches, I guess I would say, for this show. The first one being for the International Championship, the newly rechristened International Championship. Konosuke Takeshita, Ricochet, and Will Ospreay. It's a three-way match, so there's an extra option for you guys to choose from. Who's your choice?
Assassin, you go first on this one.
I'm gonna go with Ospreay to retain, and he pins Takeshita.
Takeshita. Ooh.
Takeshita.
Will?
Nope.
I also got I got Ospreay.
Now, if you had to make a choice, who is he pinning? Ricochet or Takeshita?
Takeshita.
Brain?
See, now I'm going to be the dissenting voice in this situation.
No, you can be your own voice.
I'm going Ricochet.
Okay.
With
Who's he
the
pinning?
win. But he's
Who is he
definitely
pinning?
taking the shit out.
He's not taking a shit. It's Takeshita.
Takeshita.
Takeshita. They get tired.
Yeah,
I'm
he's going
tired.
to take a shit out.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go out on a limb. I think Takeshita wins.
That would
Who
be
does he pin?
that would be a swerve.
I think he pins Ospreay. Because I think I really don't want to say that Kyle Fletcher is not going to turn, but I think he cost Ospreay the match unintentionally.
As usual.
Okay. This might be WWE way of booking this.
Okay.
What I see. Actually, no. You know what? There's going to be a callback to the Cody versus Kenny Bullet Club storyline. So Kyle Fletcher is going to unintentionally distract Ospreay and the referee.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if he's coming back or not because there's no timetable. But then Mark Davis hits the ring, sticks Ospreay, making Mark Davis now pretty much have to choose between Ospreay and Davis, or to have Fletcher choose between Ospreay and Davis, because Davis is going to help out and be a part of the Don Callis family.
Okay.
And then Ospreay might or might not be United Empire, because they came out to United Empire against the Young Bucks a couple of weeks ago. So I don't know if they're trying to continue the United Empire, kind of like how they tried to have the Bang Bang Gang be like an offshoot of Bullet Club.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if they're trying to do another offshoot of a New Japan faction, especially now with its leader in AEW. So I don't know what they're going to do, but I do think Takeshita wins and he pins Ospreay. Because also I heard a rumor that they are planning a big push with Takeshita soon. And I think this might be where it starts.
Okay.
So that pretty much comes down to the final match. Title versus career. I guess you could say that. Or title and career. For the AEW World Title, the American Dragon Bryan Danielson takes on the Death Rider Moxley. Jon Moxley. Assassin, who's your pick? We'll let you go first.
I originally was gonna pick Bryan Danielson to retain, but then I changed my mind. I thought, what if the AEW wanted to end the show on a sour note in Bryan's hometown and let Moxley win and be the one that why Bryan retires?
It is a very interesting theory.
It is.
Will, what was your choice?
I kind of went with Bryan as well. I figured he still got some gas left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Brain?
I love me some Bryan Danielson. I love me some Final Countdown. But Saturday's going to be the Final Countdown.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going with Mox.
If I had to make a choice, I'd probably go Mox as well. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed he doesn't come out the Wild thing anymore. He comes out to his New Japan theme.
Strange. Just goes.
I think
that's template.
I think the whole thinking is that since he's now trying to be a heel, they don't want him to come out to a song that the entire crowd sings. And I want to make this a statement, right? I want this on record. I truly believe the ace of AEW is Jon Moxley. And I know a lot of people have talked about like CM Punk or even Bryan Danielson being the biggest signing in AEW history.
Yeah.
I will disagree. I say it's Jon Moxley. Literally, day one comes in, closes the first ever show with as on a shot of him. He's carried this fucking company every time they need it. He's there for this company. A lot of people are like, oh, I miss Dean Ambrose. I wish he came back to WWE. He is fucking AEW through and through. Puts his back on the company whenever they fucking need him. There's no better description of an ace. I think Moxley deserves his fucking flowers. And I think he becomes a 4-time AEW world champion this Saturday. And before we move on to another topic, if you guys are still down to talk, I do want to say that this is not the final card.
Nope.
We're gonna be on the lookout for this Friday, I think it is, Collision. Yeah, just be on the lookout. They might announce more main card matches. They might announce more pre-show matches. So be on the lookout for this Friday night Collision. So with that, is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
I can't think of it. I think we pretty much covered it all.
Anything. Yep.
No, that's good.
Yeah,
We're good.
As always, we always have a good show, and this was no exception.
Yes. No, we had a wonderful show tonight, guys. Yeah, thank you for coming out, for everybody that watched.
Yeah, indeed. So, guys, on Saturday, we are going to have a banger of a show.
Banger after banger after banger.
Oh, yeah.
Bang.
Oh, yeah, speaking of bangers, Monday they had the Donnybrook match. Sheamus finally put Butch in his place. He put Butch the bitch in his place.
Before I forget, whoever is watching us from Florida, please stay safe. Milton is destroying Florida right now as we speak. Thankfully, there's no baseball season right now in Tampa because as of right now, the half of the roof of the Tropicana Field is currently off.
Wow.
So where WWE had the Thunderdome like the second half, and then where they had the Royal Rumble, I think this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, half of that roof is gone.
Well, that's gonna take a while to fix.
Unfortunately, they have until April to get it done.
Yeah, it's just like one of those not paper mache, but like those
Canvas
like canvas type roofs. It's the same thing that happened in 2010 when the Metrodome roof collapsed. That was a collapse. This is just the cover coming off.
Well, yeah, it collapsed under the weight of the snow in Minneapolis.
Yeah. No, this is just the winds ripping off the cover.
Crazy.
But yeah, no, everybody, if you're in Florida, please stay safe.
Yes, please.
Yeah. We trust you know what to do. Just besides, don't panic.
And it's not the first time that it's happened.
Yeah. They're aware of it.
No, but it's insane to see these two crazy storms happen within weeks of each other.
Hey, use the sound, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't think the AP will come after us.
Maybe not the AP, and probably YouTube.
But here, I'm going to present right now. This is currently the situation that's going on in Tampa Bay. That's Tropicana Field, and you could see completely inside the stadium.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But then again, they've been talking about getting a new stadium there for how long? So it might push along the talk.
Just a wee bit.
They have to go with a more solid roof like the Sky Dome.
Or just a less ugly stadium.
True.
Womp womp. Womp womp womp.
But yeah, no, we had a wonderful discussion today, and I guess Brain, I guess it's time for you to take us out.
Gentlemen, I always enjoy the chats that we have.
Yep. Me too.
And we will be back on Monday to recap Wrestle Dream.
And it's gonna be a pre-birthday bash.
Indeed.
Indeed.
And I expect nothing but compliments the entire show.
Yep.
Nah. We ain't play that.
Now we're gonna resurrect Don Rickles.
Oh God, that would be the best birthday present.
I have to agree.
Oh, I would love Don Rickles roasting my ass. Either him or George Carlin.
Oh, please.
That's true. Good call.
Yeah, but Don Rickles was much better at roasting people than George Carlin.
Well, yeah, he was the roast master general.
Oh, he was definitely the roast master. I love his attitude. I love the way he just carries
Look at all the stuff that he did just to Dean Martin alone.
Yeah.
I remember watching the celebrity roasts. Oh my God, I was almost pissing my pants at times. They were so funny.
I still watch them. They're like, they're like on Tubi, like all that. Like the whole episodes are on different streaming services and YouTube. It's like you need to laugh. Just go watch. Just go watch when Rickles gets up. It's like you will laugh so crazy hard.
Oh yeah,
it's insane. But guys, as always, great show.
Yes.
And until Monday,
keep it tight.
Too sweet.
Too sweet.
Too sweet.